Hello, my jellyfitters. My name is Jim, and this is your daily Brogue for yesterday, um, the 23rd of December, 2025. So, I wanted to do this thing with what is that thing called? I did not have to wake this guy up, with the cartoon, and it turned out, I probably said in the last one, I don't remember, that yesterday when I was recording this particular run, I'm actually fairly deep into it. Hopefully, they'll get at least as deep into it. Um, well, I noticed that there was no sound. So, there being no sound, this was bad. Mm, so, um, yeah, I had to abandon that and come back. And actually, I did redo yesterday's as well, or the day before yesterday's, right, as well. And I've got these two guys. We'll look at those guys a little tiny bit later, because we're almost done with this level. Um, Queen's also good. Okay, so let's see. We've got bad chainmail called the Chains of Pains, and call F the List of Torments. Categorization by severity, I guess. Okay, but actually, that's a good rapier. I should. Where did that guy go? Oops. Up in here. Okay, good. So, what am I doing? I'm doing fine. So, more or less, I have to redo this run. Oh, and I'm supposed to be showing you comics. I forgot. So let's look at what did I? No, this is still here. Actually, before I started, I looked at it and it was capturing the right window. Okay, so there we go. So last time we went through the first 3 or 4 pages. On the night before Christmas, we set the alarm securing those deep secrets that keep us from harm. When a team of stealth robots attired in green snuck through the rose garden, unknowingly seen, they peered through a high window and spotted their prey, and so called out for backup. So we called out for backup to come right away. They broke into strike teams as best as they could, so if one couldn't grab it, the other one should. So that's what we went over last time, and the new one is. So we released the first defensive ploy just to stall them. A swift four-legged guard bot of shiny steel, and that does not work. That does not work. I think I've actually worked on that after this and not looked at this. So I don't like the head-on view of this guy, and I don't like the rhyme. I might be stuck with the head-on view because I've drawn this so many times. I've drawn this like 4 or 5 times, and this is the best I got. I'm sorry. So there we are, for that part at least. rapiers are not so good except when you get the lunge attack. So on down. So we get to look at the next. Oh crap! I did not show you that. I did not switch back. Well, say la vie, say la vie. Next one is this one. This is very nice. We've got the Ninjabot with the snowflake shuriken. This guy jumping up and attacking the guard bot. The first of the strike teams was already inside, and they jumped into action when the bot they espied. So back to the game. All right, we've got two of these blue potions, which are telepathy. I was hoping for strength. There's speed. I don't think there's any reason to go over there. So there's no reason to play in the water. We should not play in the water because eels are bad. But I still got caught up with one and probably should have died. I should have died there. Okay, I did not do that right, so I should have died. That's what I'm saying. Okay, if I can get here, I am fine. Maybe not fine. That didn't work out very well. Oh crap! What am I doing? We need a few seconds to regenerate. Before we start randomly pulling, we've got to do a. Well, let's see, how many do we have? So we had. Oh, just have to go with those new potions. Well, I did not do this call. This is the subscription to Doom. Okay. So let's get rid of that subscription to Doom. We don't need that subscription. That's a bad subscription. All right. Well, here goes. Levitation. All right. Creeping Death. All right. If this is incineration, we should be okay. All right. What do we have? Leather armor, ring of awareness, a whip. Let's grab the ring of awareness. Discord 3. So next level, scene 2. Now we go from that to a nice hit. So you see here the snowflake shuriken is embedded in the guard bot's head. The other bruiser, sort of basic guy. So this, where is he? So this guy is really my basic design for an elf bot. So my basic elf bot is just a bruiser. He hits this guy. Actually, 3 of the 5 elf bots are just bruisers, and he hits the guard bot. A snow shuriken went thunk right into his head, and a right jab on the noggin should have put it to bed. That should have been the end of that, right? Right there. Who's sending me nasty grams on Christmas Eve? Oh, T-Mobile. T-Mobile wants money. T-Mobile wants a present. Okay. Actually, they're just telling me that that they are going to take stuff from me. Okay. IH. 3 more enemies. Screw it, let's put on the chainmail. Cyan potion. Okay, so this is a +2 rapier. Let's see if there's anything that can help me with that trap. Or with that rat trap. Four, so probably okay. I don't see anything. Okay, so do I see anything in here? No. We will worry. About other stuff later, so we need to get that thing. We don't need the rats though, unfortunately. Oh, crap. Right, we do not need those rats. Let's try N, fire immunity. Unfortunately, incineration is like the one I've got, right? No strength potions? Screw it. Crap. There we go. Some more crap. All right. Dagger, if I recall, is a better weapon. You don't have the strength than the rapier. These are rings. Clairvoyance, so we just have information rings. This is good. We're happy with that. All right, next level. Next scene. All right. So we've just hit the guy, but this bot was designed for paw to hand battle, and instead of going down, it started to grapple. So it just got right in there with that nasty little dude. Doesn't look good for the little guy. Okay, do I have anything to? What am I got to do? Items. Let's see Any reason to use detect magic? I don't see any reason to go up there. Okay. Lavender puff. Strength. Good. That's what we want. Strength will be helpful with the chainmail. The rapier too. So descent. Perfect. Okay, down we go. Crap, I left it again. This is not good. No. He bit down on the elf bot, grabbed me at its throat, and tore its wires with nothing to choke. Okay, so you missed that entire level. I'm a jerk. Okay, so anything else? I maybe need J2I identify. Who can we identify? Make weapon and remove purse. So nothing's first that I've got. Hallucination. Okay. +4 chainmail. Very nice. Call H the erosion resistant. Quick. M. M. It's much better at those other things, which means I was being good with yesterday before I found out that I'd screwed up. I had been good with doing things like that with removing bits of nasty, removing stuff when the nasties came by. I have to go back. Yeah. So it's sort of a trappy ring of awareness. Acid mounds are easy when you're prepared for them. It's when you're not prepared, they're bad. Let's see, deep, 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 deep. And so you can see here we've got foreshadowing, right? We've got the elf, the ninja bot, with his electric shuriken or electric katana coming in to grab the save his buddy, but he's too late to save his partner. This other one came, and as bot did unto elf, the elf did the same. So he decapitated the guard bot. This is actually where, when drawing this, I said this is not exactly the story I had intended for a little cute Christmas story about elf or a Santa Claus like deal. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Well, at least they were. Okay, so this is kind of tough. Okay, let's stick around a little before we come back to work on that. Okay. And here we are, linking obstruction, tunneling, and discord. And in the vault, there is a goblin warren. Okay, let's look for that. How many things we have? Just a goblin. Plate armor. Let's see. Thorax. W2J, YJ. These guys got anything? No. So we can leave them. Just get out of here. I get my clairvoyance remains. No. Okay, it's a +3 on clairvoyance. Okay, very good. Call this the discount audio guide. We'll call N the ring of Farcine. Okay, so you get another page. And here we go. He moved on with his mission, silent and dour, determinedly passing right through the door. Door does not rhyme with dour, so I have to work on that. Moved on with his mission, silent and dour. Something nation. Within the hour or something like that. So yeah, this line is not good. But this drawing is great. I love this drawing. I miss the fact that I forgot the snow shuriken in this guy's head. But other than that, this is a beautiful drawing. I love this drawing. Now remember, it's like 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches or something like that. This is not a huge. This is not a big drawing. This is something that's calculated. It's on the order of half the area of a standard comics panel. Okay, so this is small. This is not a big drawing. So, but it's a very, very good one. And you can disagree and you'll be wrong. That's fine. I don't mind how wrong you are. still have plenty of room. Um, see if I'd gotten the full priced audio guide, it would have told me about that. Well, I think I can handle an ogre. Probably not. Basically, an empty, discarded part of the dungeon. Down a level to 9. All right, so as a reward or as a punishment for staying with me, we'll add one more. He's going through the door, and ooh, I hate this drawing, but I also love it. Right, so I love the perspective. It didn't work out very well when I redrew it, because when I drew these, I drew them for a particular thing I was doing. So I drew them at this size because I was trying to make a particular Christmas present. So these guys were the underdrawings for that present, which I then transferred to a piece of paper and I colored with colored pencils and things like that, and then folded and made a little sort of comic book out of it. From behind the balcony, he looks back at the trappings and ensured that his target stayed deeply napping. It's okay. I like that one. That's all right. So the perspective is really good, or is a good idea. It actually works out. When I did it on the other thing, I did it rather than freehand. I did it with a ruler. It worked out pretty well. But with this particular drawing, looks a little crummy, but that's okay. Oh, that's reckoning. That's 9. Um, So what did I miss? Secret over here. I have to go this way. Another scroll of enchanting. Find a hole in the ground. I'll throw a bunch of crap into the hole. Is that? Oh, that's a sleeping ogre. Our general rule is let sleeping ogres lie. Hey. So we come back down. Another one. So apparently that chainmail is good enough for ogre work. We need to, we need to get past these guys. We did not need to get past these guys because that was completely empty. All right, but that's okay. I could have inferred that. May have been right to infer it. Okay, next page. Got 2 more pages for this level, which would catch us up. From high on the balcony, he looked past the trappings and ensured that his target was stayed deeply napping, so he had to jump off the balcony. So I kind of did this thing that they do in comics now. They've done a little bit in the past, but now they seem to do this a lot where they'll have a figure that would move through the panel, right, changing size, getting larger as he does something. So he jumps down in front of the Christmas tree with his precise programmed skill. Off he then vaulted. Nothing left now could keep him from what he wanted. It doesn't work. It doesn't quite work. There's something wrong there. But like I've said, I'm not a poet, so I don't know what. Okay, so I think I just did the thing because I've been gone for like an hour or something doing other people's things. So I think I already flashed the thing. So now what I wanted to do, if I get on to the right window, I have this potion of detect magic that it's been sitting here. Just have all these things. Can't keep on, can't wait forever. So we're going to use the detect magic on this level. So this level is not a good level to do it on. Got a couple of bad things, but no good things there. Some bad chainmail, do not need. And down a hole in the ground. Okay. That's the way back up what we have. Another detect magic. Quite good. Let's see. Identify. Do I have anything to identify? No. All right. These guys are good. I should have left it. Trying to remember when I came back up. My goal now is to protect this guy if I can. A little bit of this is moving out of this region here. Did I couldn't go with this side. Okay, and since I've done that level and I've gone back up, we'll go back to this guy. I think I have the last one. I don't think I put the other seven, the next seven up, and I'm not done with the final seven because I have to make the stupid rhymes. So, yeah, this is the last one I have here. I hope that's not. I hope that's not foreshadowing. Um, so here's the ninja bot right in front of the Colonel Sanders guy. He stood right in front of his desideratum, the thing he wanted, and all that was left to reach out was to reach out and grab him. Right. So just needs to get something. And that brings us up to date on I have a tunneling. I do have a tunneling. I can use that. Yeah, screw that. Let's see. And down there was a M. M. Okay. Another identify. I forgot the scene again. All right. Where's the centipede? Eat a mango. What do we have? Oh, we have a list of torments. We don't need that. Another detect magic. Visibility, levitation, fire immunity. Very low on scrolls on this one. Mystic and I are both in reasonably good shape. Nothing nearby there. It's not a good use of tunneling. So it's got a way over this way. So there we go. Another one of these guys. I have life. I do have a life. This was useless. Shit. Don't need a subscription to Doom. Oh, some food. There's nothing there that I need, so we don't have to do anything and just go on to the next level. Um, could be something good. Just an enchanting, which is not really a just, but still, it's not something amazing. Boxed. Take care of patrol. What am I doing with my tunneling? So oh, I should have left that up. I didn't. Oops. That's good. Those are nasty. Hungry. Another investigate. Or ulterior. There is no ulterior motion. Loot. So good. Oh, I have 4 descents. And finally, another scroll. Down's the other way. Okay. Now that chainmail is protected. So I entranced. I don't know what happened. It's not smart. I weaken. Is that a poison dart trap? ruin my weekend. Let's get out of here, dude. Did he die? Because he decided he wanted to play in the web. No, okay. Smart fruit. Over there, okay. Oh, but I do want that cost of gas, right? And there's something up here. Nothing up here. Something's doing it. That dark turret, okay. Nothing there. Hmm. Chit. Hope that centaur dude is okay. There's a troll. Lander's running around burning things up. What do I have? 2 items. Let's screw it. Fire immunity. I have 2 fire immunities, so where that stupid salamander dude is. May not be. You know what that is right away? I got light. Something good in there. Did I take one? No. It's going to be tough anyway. Probably should have done something else. I'm not sure what whip was bad. Should have looked at that so I could drop it. But dip 16, pretty good for these days. Um, Maybe I should have put more into the chainmail instead of the rapier. I was thinking about it, especially after I. Well, did I get any? I don't think I got any enchantings after the chainmail was protected. That's really good chainmail, but I mean, it came like that, right? Let's see. I don't see what I could have done immediately differently at that point. So any problems were earlier on. Maybe I should have focused on trying to kill the wrath, slowed it down maybe, so that because the wrath gets 2 steps for every step I take. So I gave it a bunch of free hits by running. So maybe I slowed it down and run to get away from the steam area. That would have been better.